I signed my ex-boss up for notifications regarding a donation in honor of a guy he wrote up who turned out to have cancer. Let me tell you, I'm not sure if this counts as petty, but I'll cross-post to /pro-revenge if it is. So my ex-boss was the bane of my existence when I worked for him, but this story isn't about me. It's about the manager he treated poorly, and that guy ended up dying from cancer. Let me explain. His name was Jacob, and he was amazing. When I got hired, he was the one who interviewed me. He was very upfront about the job, and overall a very nice man. Our job isn't exactly a modest one, but he said it was thanks to us that the corporate could run smoothly, and without us, it wouldn't succeed. A year or two in, corporate hired his new boss. Let's call him Dale. Dale already had a bad reputation in the corporation with other facilities, and he wasn't exactly the nicest. My brother was also familiar with Dale in the corporation, and when he heard he was the new chief, my brother got frustrated. Needless to say, Dale was not a favorite with customers. How he got this job is beyond me. Jacob oversaw our department and another department, and there were 2 other managers who saw over the other 2 departments. 4 departments in total, with Jacob overseeing 2. This used to be a 2-manager job. Jacob had been asking for them to hire a second manager again, so the workload wasn't so overwhelming. Both of these departments are the biggest, basically around 75 people, while the other 2 were only about 30. Eventually, they hired a second person, a woman. After about a year, Jacob confessed our new boss had been writing him up over and over again for super minor things, like paint jobs, not being the good shade of red, or not staying over to help out when he was leaving at scheduled times. He told us in all his years of working there, and even anywhere at all, he's never been written up. He was less than 5 years away from retiring and was talking about spending the remaining years working at McDonald's just to get away from the hostile environment. Corporate was not doing anything, and HR was basically accusing him of making it up and siding with Dale that Jacob deserved the write-ups. We were on to our spring projects when news came that during an interview, Jacob fell asleep. The woman, let's call her Kathy, told Dale that she was concerned for his health. Kathy is a case of her own. She had no experience in our department and only got the job because her office was next to Dale's, despite multiple qualified people applying for it. Individual leaders of group projects across the company applied, some who had 15 years of experience. Most of us didn't like Kathy because she'd give us a project that really never made any sense or suggest an idea that virtually couldn't work or would make the project longer to complete. Dale put Jacob on temporary leave, but then instantly hired a replacement. The replacement was a kid, barely an adult, and also had no experience. Now our department was run by people who had no idea what they were doing. According to one of my senior coworkers, she saw Dale and the replacement at church together always talking, so you can imagine how annoyed we were. So now, considering Dale having written Jacob up numerous times, we suspected he was going to fire him, regardless of if this was a health concern or not. Turns out, this was the beginning of something really bad. Follow for part 2.